5, and I don't bend them for any one person.
Whether with or without Reggie, the Yankees are struggling. You see the defending world champs locked in 4th place, 12 games back. The Brewers have closed to within 7 of the Boston Red Sox. Over in the American West, the Kansas City Royals, searching for some breathing room, have opened it to a game and a half on the Cal Angels. Oakland fading at 4 back. And whatever happened to the Texas Rangers? Over in the National League East, the Phillies still up top. They're 4 ahead of the Cubs, but look who's emerging up there. The Pittsburgh Pirates at 4.5, and those Expos who we'll see today are now 7.5 back. And over in the National West, the Giants still on top. The Dodgers have closed within 2, and the Cincinnati Reds are now a game and a half back. And, of course, whenever the Reds play, the story is Pete Rose. Last night, he stretched it to 34 games in Montreal on the first pitch of the ball game from Ross Grimsley. Number 14 drilled this shot up the middle to inch his way even closer to the National League record of 37 straight games set by Tommy Holmes of the Boston Braves back in 1945. And later on today, not only will we be watching Pete Rose search for game number 35 in that consecutive streak, but Joe and Tony will be talking by phone with the same Mr. Tommy Holmes, who set the record, and he'll be talking about Pete Rose and his fabulous attempt on the record. So we'll be looking forward to that later on in the day as Joe and Tony get together with the man whose record Pete Rose finds himself chasing. We've got more baseball. We'll come back for it right after this.
Hey, Steve Garvey, is that a new cologne you got on?
Yeah, it's from Aqua Velva, and they call it Aqua Cologne. It's every bit as cool and refreshing as their aftershave, and it's got a really long-lasting fragrance. Aqua Cologne, the one cologne that makes a man smell like a man.
You know, Steve, I'm going to try that Aqua Cologne. It will make a big hit with my girl. Come on, throw hard.
Not as big as that hit, my friend.
There's something about an Aqua Velva man.
Now Radio Shack makes it easy to listen to your favorite music in your car, anytime, wherever you drive. With a tremendous half-price sale on this 8-track tape player by Realistic. During our sale, it's only $29.95. You save $30. That's enough to pay for speakers, tape, and a whole lot more. The sale-priced Realistic 8-track stereo tape player, only at Radio Shack. A Tandy company.
The guys that do commercials for light beer from Miller are big stars and guys like that. Me, I'm just a humble bartender, but I drink light too, and I'll tell you why. It's less filling, it's got 1/3 less calories than a regular beer, and it tastes great.
Jerry, now that you're a big star, can I have your autograph?
Well, sure, Mr. Dangerfield.
Hey, would you like mine?
Not really.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
How about my initials?
Whenever you talk of the Kansas City Royals, you talk of hitting strength in the lineup from top to bottom, and that's pure hitting, and we can start with this fella. Number 5, George Brett. Went from 282 to becoming an AL batting champion just 2 years ago at 333. But there are a lot of other people who hit from the same style. How about number 26, Amos Otis? These days he swings a little more for power than for average, but he came up with 40 doubles in 76, and he's got the strength to reach the 385 mark. Al Collins, up until last year, just a man who was around, but number 18 was the runner-up for MVP balloting last year. Been hobbled just a little bit with a hamstring pull and a knee injury this year, but he is swinging the bat well. And then there's the catcher, Darrell Porter. Here's a man who batted only .208 as a Milwaukee Brewer. He came over to the Kansas City Royals and posted a .275 mark last year. This year he's in the 280s, and his manager, Whitey Herzog, says he's the most improved player on the Kansas City Ball Club. There's more to come. How about number 11, Hal McRae? Here's a man with 54 doubles last year to lead the majors. In the National League, he was just a .257 career hitter. But since coming over to the American League, he's posted a career